I think my favorite Minions advertising I've seen recently, Ty Tuesday was doing his speed bump race for Shovel Knight, and a chunk of the way through it just jumped into a Minions ad, and that felt like a bit, but it wasn't. Because, like, it was, you know, on the stream, it was on Smite's stream, like, his footage, it got an ad for Minions, which was very funny. But the real answer is, they still make a lot of money. It's very fun to pick up my phone and see, there's a heat wave alert, or there's a heat warning. Cool. For how long? Oh, you know, until Saturday. The heat warning is in place until Saturday the entire week. Last week it was actually kind of, like, cool. Like, it was almost not cold, but felt more like fall weather, but we've rapidly corrected. Like, I had to close my window at nighttime because it was getting pretty dang cold in my room. I mean, I guess it depends on where you are, but let's see. The current forecast. Humidity today will feel like 38 degrees, and then tomorrow it's supposed to jump up to... ...35 apparently is going to be the high, so... At least for me, but... It's going to be hot. I've got my water bottle is no joke, like... 75% ice cubes right now, and it is still sweating buckets. Like, it is starting to melt real fast. Oh god, downtown on Canada Day, if you're in like Toronto or something, forget it. Melt. Gonna rain? That could actually be kind of nice. I'll take some rain. Truly, the real Atomic Picnic was real life all along. Got that from Costco. Oh, I gotta make another Costco run. It's been a minute. I got one of those business centers near me, so I get all the stuff that doesn't show up in normal Costco. There is also a regular style Costco, but it's further away. I think there might be one opening soon. I don't know. I don't think they've built anything yet, though. Because the thing with a business center, they don't have, like, the free samples, they don't have the, like, the cafeteria. Which is kind of nice, because you get a lot less of the looky-loos just crowding aisles and stuff and just grabbing up all the samples. People are there to get a job done. It's a great place to be if you want to buy 40 gallons of olive oil. I don't know why I'm using gallons. We don't use gallons in Canada. I've been infected by US measurements. Get out of here with that gallon nonsense. We use liters here. A milliliter. It's 1,000th of a liter. I think Gallon should be allowed in the context of like a cowboy hat. I'm imagining a Canadian cowboy now, wearing a 37-liter cowboy hat. Ugh. God, I'm just... you know when it's just like that pervading, like that all... It just goes through you, the heat, it is just there. Like, everywhere you turn, there is no relief. It's all permeating heat. It is just everywhere. I don't like it. I have a fan, like, way in the corner, so it's not, you know, blowing into the mic, but even then, it's just... It is doing its best, but... Can only do so much. But yeah, this is Atomic Picnic. This is a game I've actually had for a while now. It is still early access. It just got an update recently, but it's still early access game. I have played a little bit of it, but I didn't stream it before because it was having some issues with sound stuff. And I tried a couple rounds recently after the update, and they didn't seem to show up, so I think we might be good. Because I didn't want to show off the game in a state where it was going to be actively, you know, not fun to hear or watch, so I gave it some time to cook. But we're going to check it out now. Mad Mushroom sent me a copy. And again, a reminder, this is early access. There might still be bugs, there might still be some issues here and there, but I'm going to start with a fresh file because I had another save from before, so I just wiped it and we'll start clean. You might be wondering why there's a bootleg Ronaldinho cartridge there. That's how you modify your weapons in this game with Ronaldinho cartridges. May also have to tweak audio once we jump in. We'll see. Okay, good. It's gonna play the intro. There's a little bit of plot here, but it's mostly kind of in the background. The Harvest Festival. A fun time to create a black hole. Crystals. Humanity always wants crystals. Yeah, I don't know if it is explicitly meant to be a reference to Roadside Picnic, but I'd be very surprised if it wasn't. Roadside Picnic being kind of like the original inspiration for Stalker. Like the movie, and then by extension, the game. Zone. She's skipping the cutscene. She's seen this before. Also, I don't think there's any voice acting. I'm not sure if that is planned. Elevator pitch for this game, it's very similar to like Risk of Rain. You've got your kind of like map-based runs. A little bit of, you know, random pickups and stuff, little challenges that pop up here and there. It does also have co-op, but I don't have any friends that play it. Alright. Tutorial Zone. You have gun. You don't have a reload button by default. Your gun kind of automatically regenerates over time. And then I believe if you fully deplete your clip, there is like an active reload. But you don't have to fully like commit to pressing, you know, R. Like, in fact, you cannot do that. You have to either fully discharge or let it regenerate on its own. You got jumps. You know. First video game ever to feature a jump. It's this game. It's Atomic Picnic. You got kind of like a little ledge grab. And then you have a gear dash, which is... every character has like a little movement skill. And some characters operate slightly different than others. Like there's... I think one of the later unlockable characters have a unique mechanic for jumping and stuff. But you can either do a big jump, so you get basically an extra launcher up, or you can press shift, sends you forward. It's on a cooldown, so you can't just spam air dashes whenever you want. Air gear uses the same charge, basically. Higher air gear. You can chain them together as well if you have enough charges. I think you can also stock additional charges sometimes. I think that's possible. Here's the fast reload that I showed earlier. Crystals. Health and pebbles. Just like real rocks. So pebbles are kind of your meta currency that you can unlock stuff between runs with, and then green are just health pickups. You also have aim down sights if you want to be a little more precise. I think this is also tied to weapon skills. We don't have those to start, I believe, but eventually we'll get them. And then every character has kind of like a grenade, I guess. They call it a device. This one's like a bouncing grenade. There are others that you will unlock eventually. And then every character also has their own unique active skill. So hers, Ash's, is a kind of launch forward into an explosion move. Nice of Captain Rose to invite us for a picnic, eh, Luigi? So I believe there are only 5 maps currently. And they have different difficulties, so it's not like just completely random, you know, you kind of pick which one you want to do. I'm sure they have plans to do more, because I believe the difficulty goes up to like 5 stars, and I don't think they're quite up to that yet. Ooh. You're not really meant to be locked out from here, so I think the dome stopping you just kind of lets you zoop up. Let's start a picnic. Alright, so your upgrades kind of show up, similar to like Risk of Rain. So, depending on the character, you know, certain abilities and depending on your gun might be better for others. So this one's a chance to shoot tracking bolts whenever you fire, this one's a chance for your bolts to explode, and there's a chance for your bolts to ricochet. It also tells you evolution recipes once you unlock, like once you see it the first time, like combos. So similar to Vampire Survivors as well, where there's like combos of abilities that give you special evolutions. I'm gonna take tracking bolts. I'll take Suspicious Mirror. Purple ones give you... those are like permanent stat bonuses, like those little purple nuggets. But they don't always drop them. Sometimes the yellow ones can drop them as well, I believe. The dash cooldown is not super short, so like don't spam them. Oh, that's a vacuum pickup that lets you zoop in every chunk of nuggets on the map. So when Rover here drops down, you gotta stand nearby to fill a bar, basically. It also comes with a treasure box. I kind of wish you could skip this animation to make it a little faster. Like, there's a skip button, but you still have to watch through it sped up. I kind of wish it could just be instant. We'll watch it a couple times, though, just for the sake of the stream. So I believe it pulls off of your current gear. So right now, all we have is Suspicious Mirror, so it immediately just max it out. And yeah, basically you just sit in the dome, fills up the progress bar at the top. So yeah, there's my tracking bullets. So I don't even necessarily have to hit stuff, I can just kind of shoot randomly, and some things will hit enemies. I think by default getting the active reload is just a slightly faster reload, but there are additional mods that you can unlock that do additional things as well. Level up. There's also rerolls and stuff that you'll get eventually, but early on you don't get that option. Let's take Gambler's Charm. Chance to heal. You don't regenerate health naturally, like you need a special upgrade or some kind of mechanic to do that for you. Also another one of these guys. I don't think you can ever have more than 3, too. I don't think I've ever seen, like, a pop of, like, 5. Might be possible, it just might be extremely rare, I don't know. So yeah, there's a Gambler's Charm. I think also this tutorial zone is specifically, like, meant to be extremely quick and easy, so, you know, you're not overwhelmed. Because, like, you can wander around a little bit and pick up nuggets and stuff, but there is a time limit. So, in the second phase, you gotta pick up these bombs. Bombs? And you deliver them to this pillar here. So you'll see them just kind of drop in from random spots. You can't just, like, camp certain areas. You gotta go find them. I don't know if they ever despawn either. I don't believe there's a cap on how many bombs you can hold, so just, you know, pick up as many as you want. So a few more bombs. I think they always have that blue shimmer, so like here I could kind of see it from behind the log. It's also not, like, it'll keep spawning them, so it's not like, you know, there'll be one in a really awkward location and you just can't progress until you find it. Eventually it will spawn more. Level up. We'll take the back off belt, we'll take the garlic. There's a little bit of damage and AoE around you. Get an AoE. Take a ricochet. Explosions can be sometimes awkward because there might not be anything nearby. So once you deliver all the bombs, then a little boss spawns. Now. And there you go. This is, like, this zone does not have a proper boss. Like, most areas will have an actual boss to fight. That's just like an elite, basically, but this is a tutorial zone, so they don't give you a proper boss at the very first fight. Wow, I did it! I'm kind of curious. Okay, the rifle did the most damage, but the mirror was pretty dang close. New map. Boomerang bullet. There's a bunch of unlocks that are tied to, like, specific things. So, for example, I think there's, like, some characters that unlock. I know there's one that unlocks if you do, like, a bunch of jumps. Like with the air gear stuff, so it's good to just do a bunch of jumps. Our second projectile, defeating an enemy, chance of spawning a decoy that can taunt enemies. Most of these are just done for doing the very first mission. Shooting non-stop increases your damage. After your magazine shoots spiral projectiles around you. I give you a lot of unlocks early on, geez. Piercing bullets. Increases max health. Increases damage stats. Oh no, I think these are the ones that you can level up, like, separately. I do like how, like, the unlocks are kind of scrambled, but it's just a different font, so you can actually kind of read it if you know. Like, this one is like critical... What is that? Critical transition or something? So you can kind of get an idea of what's going to show up. And then there are also some that you just know what it's going to be. You just have to do the thing. It's like this one's dodge 20 times. This is fast reload 10 times. Deal 3,000 damage with a curio. Collect 4,000 pebbles, you know. Machines. So mementos are where you go to spend your pebbles. So we can bump up our damage output a bit, which I will do. And these are all permanent buffs, so you'll eventually, like, just kind of get stronger. And here's the other characters, which we cannot get just yet. Actually, what is... Because they all have different stats as well, and they have different, like, the weapons can be switched out. It's not like a specific character is tied to a specific weapon, but her ability, like the dash forward thing, that's only for her. This guy gets, like, an attacking drone. This guy gets, like, a big hammer slammer. She gets, like, a big hop and explosion thing. She gets, like, a jetpack. But, like, weapons can be, you know, there's a bunch of different weapons and such. So right now, all we got is the Estalo. I want to say the dev team is Brazilian. Oh my god, Hatsune Miku, hi! Actually, no, it's not Hatsune Miku. So we got assault rifle, that's a shotgun, grenade launcher, pistol, sniper, and bow. Bow is hilarious. Bow is, I tried it a little bit recently because I didn't use it too much early on. It is stupid how powerful that gets. And this is just your, you know, your unlock tree. You can have long twin tails and not be Hatsune Miku. Apparently, I think that was somebody else's session there at the bottom, King of Gods. But yeah, like I said, this game does have online multiplayer. I haven't set so, you know, only friends can join because I don't want randos jumping in and saying cusses. Let's start a picnic. So this is the first actual zone. Like, this is the one with the actual boss now. Fast reload, 10% of magazines, bulls get their damage increased by 50%. Spawns ghosts. I'll take ghosts. The zone has offerings for me. Oh, no. Okay, good. I was gonna say, I don't want to pick that up yet. So every now and then you'll see the banner on the side there. The zone has offerings for you. The zone has shown pity, blah, blah, blah. They're just random events that kind of show up on the map. So if you look up, you'll see like little columns of light. That's where the events are. I should be using my grenade. So these ones are, you get a bonus, but you take a temporary debuff. The debuff is like nothing. It's rarely ever an issue. You get 10 seconds of minus move speed penalty. It's nothing. It's nothing. You pretty much always take these. Oh no, I'm slow for 10 seconds. But then your attack speed is increased, so that's permanent. The buff is permanent. The penalty is temporary. Was the other one up here? Yeah, there it is. Oh, this is a healing shrine. You can shoot those and blow them up. The first phase of every area, of every, like, zone is just kind of you kill stuff and get a few nuggets to level up a bit. There's no real objective beside that. I'll take boom. Keep thinking the ghosts are dangerous, though. They're friend ghosts. Those are his offerings for me. Where? There it is. The most recent update added a bunch of new enemy types. Take a damage up. Why not? Maybe I should have taken defense. Oh well. I forgot, early on you're kind of squishy. Once you get a few upgrades it gets a little easier, but early on you're very squishy. He'll take Echo Shot. Chance for additional bullet. That one's not homing though, that one just shoots forward where you're aiming. Really good for Ash. By default, her weapon has you know, fast rate of fire, so you're basically always shooting. Other stuff like the shotgun or the grenade launcher, not so much. Take Ballistic Blub. There you go. I think every 5 levels, I want to say, you get a character upgrade. So these ones are specifically for your device, your weapons, and your character skills. So we could increase our bullet damage straight up, we could increase our device damage like the grenade, or we could do cooldown reduction on our character skill. I think I might just go for bullet damage. It's nice and easy to think about, I don't have to worry about what's going on, I just press button, shoot more damage. I want to find that vacuum thing. Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to say, I left one of the vacuum pickups there, so it's going to slurp all the experience and pickups on the map to me. Homing bolts whenever you use impulse gear, which cause 25 damage, 2 times 1 bullets are spawned. I'll power up my ghosts. Oh, I got multiple levels. Take Ricochet. Ricochet. And so this offerings for me. A lot of offerings. Which one is that? Is that over there? Yeah, that's another one. Let's stop there before we pick it up. The time limit is like for the entire map, not for the current objective. So like you basically have 15 minutes, I think, is the time limit for every map. Jump strength, damage, healing, CDR. I just took more damage. What if I just did a bunch of damage in general? Ah. Whoa, that was weird. So as long as you finish every objective within 15 minutes, you're good. But like, don't take too long. Like, we should probably go start escorting the rover. You don't actually have to protect it. Like, it doesn't take damage. It's just there for flavor. Dropped over here, right? No, where did it drop? I can't see Rover. Where's Rover? Oh, actually, hang on. That's a tasty little explosion. Is that over there? Where the heck did you land? Thankfully, the beams, like, kind of... Oh, there it is. Like, the beams of light will give you a very good idea of where stuff is. You never have to just walk into blind corners. Take more fire rate. Also grab the treasure. Taka-chan. The very fast dance is always good. Alright, ghosts are capped. Echo Shot is at 10% spawn, which is nice. Yeah, sure, I'll take another vacuum. Ah! Big Boom. We'll take Ricochet. Catalyst Device is also kind of nice. If you have, like, good cooldown, this can actually do a lot of damage. Look, this big boy. long as you're in the bubble, the bar will still progress. It doesn't matter about killing enemies at this point. It's still good to do it because you get experience, but you definitely want to focus on getting the bar filled, stay in the zone in the dome. Fire rate, yeah. Why don't we just go all in on gun today for this run? Oh, did I not pick up that treasure chest? Was there another one? Oh, that was probably for killing the mini-boss. Certain, like, elite mini-boss enemies give you treasure chests as well. Yeah, there's the explosion capped out. But you do have to be inside the bubble, otherwise it'll stop. Just throw this straight down, does it? No, it does bounce a little bit still. Bounces around. Ballistic Blob can be very silly for certain weapons. Because the damage increase goes up, I want to say to like 150% at cap. Ow. Kind of an awkward spot to fight all these guys at, though. Actually, yeah, these explosion procs are pretty nice right now. We're melting the big shield guys, too. The zone gives you a surprise, if you dare. I dare. I dare every day and night. Want to finish this first, though. Because once you finish all the objectives, like, you have the freedom to go to the boss fight whenever you want, so if you want to get some more levels, pick up some more goodies, whatever, you have time to do that. It doesn't force you to do the boss fight. There we go. More ricochets, please. The biggest issue with the assault rifle is that it doesn't handle crowds well by default. So being able to have it bounce around is really nice. Right, treasure box. Here we go. Eventually, I think there is a cap on how many upgrades, like different ones you can have, and once you hit that cap, you start to get cursed curios. So they give you a bonus, but they give you a penalty as well. So in this case, it increases our bullet damage, but reduces probability with the chance of things happening. Anything with a percentage chance, so like rubber bullets would become a little weaker. Ow. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Want to open this up. Alright. 2 more upgrades capped out. Need to find some health. Took a lot of damage there. Maybe I should have taken that defense earlier. Where's that healing? There it is. I was going to say, there should be a healing shrine still on the map. Just Rain's healing around for a little bit. Probably go finish the other events too that spawned the random ones. That's a lot of dudes. That's a lot of dudes, which means that's a lot of potential explosion targets. I love that. The bombs only spawn in the big purple dome, though, so you can't, you know, go every corner, go everywhere and grab them. 12 bombs, is that enough? Okay, that was enough. Miniature boss spawns. Oh, it's another one of these guys. I didn't realize they could spawn randomly. Maybe that's... I think they did mention they added, like, elite spawns as well. Because before, I think it was just basically, like, the mini-boss and then the actual zone boss, and that was kind of it. So I think they might have added, like, the mini-elite enemies as bosses as well, or boss fights. Oh, God. Get off me. I don't know if I'm dead after this. Sure. I want out of here. No! Damn it. I spent all my dash charge. I should have saved a bit. Snuck up on me. Unfortunate. I think they did originally used to prompt you for the survey, the feedback every single round, which was a little much, but there was a lot of feedback about the feedback saying, hey, we don't want to ask for feedback that much, so they changed that. Because again, the game is still early access. Shamuska, oh, I like that. This is the one that I like a lot, actually, the damage over time, the burn AoE. It's your enemies, and you fast reload your weapon. You skip. Okay, now we're getting the stuff that lets you modify, like, the rolls and stuff. I should probably also get some health, actually. Health would be really good. Even just a little bit of extra wiggle room so I don't get downed in a couple of big explosions. There's also character-specific abilities. So this one, these items are gotten from bosses, so like you have to clear stages to get these unlocks. You can't just, you know, run into them over and over. You have to fully clear. So this one gives you an extra charge on your dashes. Although I do want to switch to the Shamuska. Because I like burning over time. It's also a little bit more reliable than the bouncing grenade. The berry fire now. Alright, let's try that one again. It's picnic time. Suspicious mirror would definitely be nice. Oh, what's going on with this? Whoa. I got a Doom Hall of Mirrors thing going on here. What's... Oh, that's weird. That's a new one. Never actually see. Something's going on with the grass rendering and I don't know why. Let me try restarting the run to see if it goes away, because I don't think I want to do a whole run like this. Again, early access, you know, there are going to be bugs. You get to see behind the curtain, you get to see how things are rendered and culled. Try that again. I don't think it was happening in the camp here. I think it only happened once I'd loaded in. Sucks, I wanted to keep the homing shots. Okay, I think the grass is normal now. Actually, Pierce could also be nice. Yeah, before the grass was like... letting me see through reality, which was definitely not intended. What was that? I think that's I think the green ones are healing shrine, I'm pretty sure. One thing I don't really like right now is that a lot of times the music will cut out for like an event spawning, and like I kind of just want to keep hearing the music. The music's pretty good in this game. Sometimes it'll just fade out and like, no, I want to listen to it. I want to hear more. Where is it? Let's see the beam of light. You know, there's the fire. Not as much individual impact damage, but you get that damage over time field, which is really good. I'll take explosions. Save that for later. I don't think items despawn. Like anything that drops on the ground, it'll stay there basically forever. Okay, these ones are like a little mini zone defense. Okay, so you just park in a little spot here. Plays very, very quiet and chill music, which pisses off everything and makes it try to kill you. I think the music is too quiet, though. I think it's supposed to be louder normally. More rubber bullets. Also, yeah, you can hear there when the menu popped back up, it played the regular song again for a second. God, these guys are a problem. As that rush you down. I'm so used to playing with all, like, my max stats and all that stuff that the guys actually just rushing you down are kind of an issue. And you get a free treasure chest, basically. I remember if these ones specifically always give you stat bonuses, like that's one just a bonus stat to duration, defense, and probability. Take Echo Shot. Echo Shot. There's the pickups. Purify, move speed. Purify is nice because it lets you take one of the cursed curios and remove the downside. I'll take move speed, actually. Move speed's really nice. I haven't been using my dash explosion. Nope. Where's Rover? Rover! Especially once you get some, like, buffs on your device. Like, if you can get buffs for device, like cooldown reduction or whatever, the fire grenade is really good. Quantity, duration, skill charge, CDR. I'll take CDR. Where is that big bubble? Actually, I'm gonna grab the vacuum. Musco burn, bullet damage. I think I'm gonna go for bullet damage because, like, when one of the bomb guys starts running at me, I really need to be able to kill it as fast as possible. And I'm not gonna necessarily have that charge ready to go. Back off belt could also be nice. Get more pierce. Get boomerang bullet as well. Oh no, that was for the impulse gear. Yeah, that's the one it's still good, but it's a little more niche because you can't just spam it like you can with echo bullet or whatever. So yeah, with the purify we found earlier, if we had taken that, we could have just removed the damage penalty from this upgrade. Just get a flat 12% move speed. Like catalyst device. It's kind of like your Risk of Rain grenades, except you can do them on command with your device, which is nice. There's Rover. Oh wait, I just picked one up. Didn't need to pop a second one. That's the one I wanted, the chance of firing extra bullets when you fire the homing shots. That is exactly what I wanted. But first, upgrades. Actually, Boomerang Bullet is probably good for Ash because she kind of leans more into the boosting up your ability to do charges, like the dash attack, so it's good to have, I think. That's the Pebble vacuum. I'm going to save that for later. I don't remember if you also get a free vacuum whenever you, oh god, I scratched my nose for 1 second. I think you might get a vacuum when you enter the final boss portal. Oh yeah, there's a big boy. That's your big boy right there. I think it's worth taking out this guy and losing a little bit of time on the rover challenge. Character skill area size. That's specifically for my Q and not... If it was the burn grenade, I probably would have taken that. I think I'm going to go for refined weapon, though, because I already have stuff that buffs my weapon fire stuff. I said stuff like 3 times in that sentence. Check my exit there. And again, you don't actually have to protect the rover. It's just, as long as you're in the bubble, you're good. Wouldn't mind a bigger clip size. That's another upgrade you can get. That'd be really nice for this. It's also, like, there's some things that can give you a smaller clip size, which can actually be really useful if you have a lot of relics that depend on, like, the fast reload timing stuff. Like, if you put your clip down to, you know, 5 bullets, you're just constantly fast reloading. Oh, did I never pick... Oh, right, the mini-boss, right. Because they give me treats. Take Ricochet. Alright, cool. Ricochet's capped. 50% chance of bouncing between any targets nearby. So I want to grab that other treasure box that just spawned. Whenever you finish the rover event, you also get one. I do kind of wish there was an option to just let it, like, pop up quickly. I don't think there is one. Just to quickly, like, automatically show the upgrades on the side rather than doing the whole song and dance with opening the box. I don't think there is right now. We also get new enemy types as we get further into the maps. Right now it's still fairly basic dudes. Oh wait, I need to be looking for bombs, right? We're not protecting the rover anymore. This was just the shrine. Yeah, it's just a healing shrine. I don't need to worry about that. The random mini, like, stat buffs you get kind of remind me a little bit of Deadlock. Sure, converse, sure, why not? Sure, you can. This is not a PvP game, though. It is strictly co-op. It is online co-op, but it is not a PvP game. PvP in this game would be a nightmare to balance and probably not very fun. A nuclear take. I don't think Risk of Rain games would be very well suited, or Risk of Rain styled games would be very well suited for PvP. Oh god. There's men behind me. Oh, there's my shurikens going off. Suspicious mirror, please. And we're getting all kinds of things going off when I shoot now, between homing shots and extra shots. Need to keep an eye out for probability buffs. Those will be useful. Oh, getting those ricochets and the explosions on the flyers, so nice. Mwah, chef's kiss. I'll take an Echo Shot for dealing with heavier targets, because I feel like we've got groups pretty well handled, groups of, like, weaker enemies. But I still want the ability to potentially burn down the guys that just rush you and bomb you if need be. Violence! Oh no, this guy's a little stuck. Ooh, magazine size. Yeah, I want that. Yeah, like, I've really been enjoying it. Definitely, like, I kind of finished all the available stuff. Like, I cleared the file. I'm starting from fresh for the stream, but I cleared all the available stuff. And I definitely would like more, but they are still working on new stuff, so... Also, we're still just using the basic weapons. I'm kind of curious to see if they'll add more weapons or, like, modifiers and stuff for it. I think that'd be cool. I don't want to drop my currency gain, because I kind of need currency really bad right now. Take Portable Boom. Because we got a bigger clip size now, so we get even more procs on anything I fire. Yeah, Cat Portable Boom. I believe they changed it, so before there was like a break between events where you could kind of just do whatever. Now they just make them go one after another, which is probably for the best. Definitely not going to go into that mix, though. I made that mistake last time. All it took was a couple guys with the bombs, and it ruined my day. Melted them down pretty well. We'll take Boomerang Bullet. Quantity up. Now. Max health, XP gain, reduction in healing. Oh yeah, so sometimes, like, this can potentially be good, but in our case, I don't think it's a good choice. Because we're just kind of overwriting our previous buff, and B, we're not really speccing into the active reload stuff. Some characters can benefit a lot. I'll just take the bigger grenades. Bigger chamuska. So yeah, once you do all the other objectives, you can go to the boss whenever you want. Just head to the giant yellow portal on the map. It's kind of difficult to miss. But you also get some time in case you want to pick anything else up that's been sitting on the ground that you might have missed. Weapon skill charge. We don't actually have weapon skills yet, so that is actually worthless. Weapon skills are one of the things you can mod onto your weapons. What do you have a rune on you? Is that an elite? I don't remember if I have any effects that cause enemies to have runes on them. Let's see, what do you got? Duration, damage, magazine size. I'll just take a damage up. Damage is a global buff across the board. Why did the music stop? I don't know why the music just stopped there. Again, like I said, there have been a couple of issues here and there with, like, sound. But early access. Cool. Suspicious Mirror is maxed out. Some more Shuriken Burst for good measure. The problem is, like, there's a billion different events going on. They all kind of want to change the music, which I think they might want to try and dial back a little bit. I don't think those are numbers. I thought those were runes. I thought it was like a debuff or something. I might be wrong. Alright, how much time we got? 3 minutes. Actually, I think this is another pickup. I can't tell if that's Mr. Shenanigans. Yeah, that's Mr. Shenanigans. So these ones are like little mini challenges. So it usually ends up being like deal a bunch of damage. Oh, this one, this is the one that I really do not like, where you have to get healed, but the problem is that you have to take damage to get healed, so it's like, okay, well, do you have any sources of healing nearby? Because if not, then, well, you're not really going to do well in this challenge. I think that one either needs to be removed or let you pick up, like, healing pickups while you're at full health. Like I could try and get some hits here, just bot me a bit. Is that enough? Did it really bring me to 29? That's so mean. Oh, 25. Oh, there's another one. So if you do it, it just pops up like kind of easy to miss. You can see there I got Shuriken Burst maxed out. And I think once you hit the full cap... Oh, there's the music. It came back. Once you hit, like, the cap of all your upgrades, then it just starts offering you Pebbles or Healing or Cursed Curios. So if you want to try and farm a little bit of extra currency for later, before the map ends, you can do that. Just make sure you get to the portal in time. Oh, there's a treasure chest there that I did not pick up. I should... Actually, that's one of the zone defense areas. I think I have enough time for that. But it'll be a little close. Nah, I should probably just go for the portal after getting this. What do we got? Currency gain, mag size, max health, damage. Take a little bit of extra max health. I'm using my homing bullets as kind of an early warning system because it shoots behind me too. I wonder if I could squeeze out one more level. If there's like a vacuum pickup nearby, that'd be great, but I don't think there are. Alright, one more level. More pebbles. I'm out. Camille. The chameleon. I want more enemies like this, like just doing really intense bullet patterns. Because it's cool that it shows up for the boss, but aside from that, this one I think you gotta be, yeah, you gotta be in the blue corp. It confused the hell out of me for a while when I first fought it, because you see the little targeting indicator, but you specifically do need to get behind the Gleeklorp, otherwise the laser will just hit you. The problem is all the other rockets also get you. Are you firing? Also, one of these is real, one of these is not. The real one is a different shade of purple. I think you just have to be behind the Gleeklorp, actually. I don't think you have to be inside of it. Yeah. Maybe throw my firebomb as well. I don't know if these guys can drop healing stuff. I'm not sure if I'm actually safe if I just chill here. Because right now it's like inside of the Gleeklorp. Oh, can it not shoot me? I don't know if it can actually shoot me right now, because it's in a weird spot. I also don't think there's like headshots or anything like that, it's just kind of shoot at the boss and you're good. Nice. Give me those treats. Yeah, those big nuggets, those are the super special ones that give you unlocks. Picnic complete! Let's see, what did the most damage there? Most of the damage came out of my gun. Echo Shot did a lot. Suspicious Mirror. Yeah, Boomerang Bullet, I took that by mistake thinking it was Suspicious Mirror. Little shotgun. Yeah, it's definitely inspired by like Risk of Rain 2, a little bit of Vampire Survivors for good measure. New map. This one gives you the option for crits. So I believe that dashing through attacks, like, I believe dashes do give you iframes, but it doesn't do anything else, so this one gives you an incentive to dash into attacks. And you get a heal. Keep scrolling. I definitely want to grab some levels in this. Trainer's Whistle. Increase defense. Increases cooldown. Eat one Little Mac. What's your favorite food, Little Mac? Mine's coarse. Still, I don't think I have any other characters yet. No. 5 more fast reloads and we get JD, and then the others are mysteries, but... So shotgun, it is a video game shotgun. I don't think we've unlocked any mods yet, though. I think I saw a trailer for Hell Maiden, and it's very funny. Just completely straight-faced. It's me, Virgil. Dante. Or it's me, Dante. Virgil. I was going to say Virgil Alighieri. Definitely want some move speed. A little bit of defense is always good. What if Divine Comedy, but all cute anime girls? Counterpoint. Cell of Imperia. What if the Divine Comedy, but all cute anime boys? Except not explicitly Divine Comedy, it's more like horror drama, but very fun game. Do I want move speed? I probably want more move speed. That lets me hunt down more nuggets. I usually don't grab skips. Usually there's something I want to take. Skip feels like the absolute last choice in case there's absolutely nothing that you want, like you don't want to fill up one of your equipment slots. So shotgun, it's a shotgun. It shoot lot of pellet. It useless past like 10 meters. Alright, let's try the Twilight Dam. Sorry for cursing. I actually wonder if you can get unlock conditions at the camp, because I know there's one specifically for a character, you just have to use the air jump a bunch. But I'm kind of curious if that also counts in the camp. I think I'll grab Suspicious Mirror, because they're still going to be shooting a lot. Oh, here we go. It's got loot goblins as well. You try to fight them right at the beginning, it takes a little while, so I might try and grab some levels. I don't think they despawn. They just kind of run around the map and waste your time. So I might just try and wait on that. I'm just going to wait 5 seconds to get back up here. No! Damn it. I didn't realize there was a hole there. Try this again. Alright. Cooldown reduction, currency gain, 5 skips. Damage. I'll just take a damage. It's a shout gun. It'll do a lot of damage. Purify, XP gain, duration. Portable Boom would also probably be pretty good. Maybe Twister Maker? No, I'm going to pass on Twister Maker. Or Collection Distance. I think I might grab XP up. Take Toy Decoy. Get him shoot at something else for a little bit. Okay, I see another beam over there. I might try lightning in a bottle. See if I can cut my clip size a little bit. Find some cursed curios or the downgrade, quote-unquote, in the selection menu. Yeah, sure, I'll grab a vacuum. Oh, I didn't even level up there, wow. Normally this early on, like, any little bit of experience will level you up. I guess I got enough levels. Oh, please don't pick that up. Yeah, you can see, I believe his health is, like, fixed, so if you get a few levels, it becomes a lot easier, but if you try and do it right from the start, you can waste a lot of time. So I would not recommend doing that. Alright, here we go. What if I reloaded more? I'll get fire rate too, that'd be nice. Dump out my clip even faster. Give me treats. Oh, come on. There we go. The fire grenade also has a little bit of verticality to it. Oh, do these ones give you 5? Maybe these ones always give you 5. The loot goblins. Sure, I'll just boost all my stats. I'd love that. Alright, where's Rover? There you are. I want to go grab all those nuggets, but there's a vacuum right over here, so... Ricochet would probably be pretty good here. Should probably be over here would be better. 1 box of treasure, please. Suspicious mirrors. Yeah, because this one scales up the number of enemies you hit and the radius, so it scales up really nicely if you're building for fast reloads. Which I would like to. The only problem is I'm not sure exactly how big it is. Like, I wish there was an easy way to tell what the radius of 12 meters is. Oh, you got the stubs? Hell yeah. I'm gonna go for more lightning in the bottle. Crits would be nice. If you want to play, I don't know if you've played at all, but if you would like to, let me know. Taking a lot of damage, though. Trigger tempo is better if you have a big... Like if you have a large clip. I'm gonna grab Ballistic Blob. Bleb. Because if you're deep in the Andy lore, you might have noticed I mentioned a couple times while I streamed, like, there was a game I wanted to play, but it wasn't super pleasant to listen to because there was an issue with the audio, but that was this game, and it has since been fixed. We never got around to playing it? Ah, I see. It did just get an update recently, so they added a bunch of new enemy types. Oh. The zap is really nice for dealing with flying enemies, too. When did I get an extra bullet? I swear I only had 4 before. Device frequency, bullet damage, skill area size. It's like bullet damage. We are still gonna have to shoot at dudes. I could be the 4th person in the mix, you're right. That very dangerous sentence of, we should play this sometime. Oh god, that was a lot of damage. I gotta get some healing. Shoot is doing a lot of heavy lifting. Oh, there's a mini-boss. That's why I'm taking so much damage. It's a big boy. I think he's a little stuck up there, though. We should try this. We should play this. We should. Okay, I think I killed... Yeah, we killed Big Boy. Catalyst device. I'll just take Suspicious Mirror, cap that out. Because, yeah, the portable boom is based on your bullet's individual damage, so that still scales up nicely if you have a lot of bullet damage. Oh, no. Oh, no, I messed up my reload. Nope, one more treasure box. I want to get it, but I also don't want to blow up. Lightning in a bottle. 18 units around me, dealing 50 damage. And then fast reload ballistic blob increases by 100% for the next 2 shots, or 3 shots. Probably knock out some of these bonus things too. Take the base blaster. That goes off the fast reloads. Ooh. There's another treasure box guy down there. I want it, but I want to grab this first because it's higher up. It's a little harder to get to. Gotta fight Mr. Shenanigans here. Oh, always with the healing. It's actually kind of nice now because I'm missing some health, but it does suck when you're, you know, strong enough that you're just melting everything in 2 seconds and you have to sandbag so hard to get that buff. Are there even any health pickups on the map right now? Yeah, I kind of wish the health, like the healing one, would get taken out. Because it's not very good. Maybe I should actually take crits. Because that gives a significant damage multiplier is the thing. Oh, that's healing. Can I have another one? Thank you. Alright, there's Critical Knuckles level 2. Level 2 Cruckles. I wonder if the sound waves go upward. I don't think they do. These mortar guys are real dangerous, actually. I think I've seen one of the weapon mods lets you add an additional fast reload timing onto the fast reload. So if you really want to fish for fast reload procs, you can go all in on that. Bombs? Oh yeah, wasn't there a... Where's that loot goblin dude at? Goblin me. Fire rate's probably the correct choice here. Lets me dump mag faster. Oh, that's right, there's the compass at the top. I forgot it does kind of show you where stuff is. I might hold off on delivering the last bombs, because I do want to try and kill that dude first if he's still around. So that's a healing shrine. We don't want that. Actually, what are you? Fire rate, jump strength, Probalo, damage up. I think damage is probably... Because that applies to basically every source of damage. Like, it specifies specifically there's bullet damage and then there is just damage, which I believe scales up with most of your stuff. Get out of here. We got 6 minutes, we got plenty of time. skip, skill fill, collection distance, grab probability. The problem with Ash's Q is that I don't have her really built for her Q. So it's like, okay, cool, I'm in the middle of a group of enemies, and they're probably not dead, now what? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, there it goes, it was just looping. What do you gotta do? Again with the heal thing, jeez. Alright, hit me a little bit. Need... There we go, one more tap of damage. Dude, there's a healing shrine, I could go pick that up. What do we got? Currency, bullet damage, quantity... I'll take some defense. If I can. Nope, that was not the rest of the bridge like I hoped it was. I had to invoke the wrath of saying the thing you don't want in a video game. Like a fool. I don't know if there's enough time to heal up to 37 completely. Oh, just barely. Oh, I didn't get it! No! No! Like, I think I would legitimately solve all my gripes with that challenge if it was just pick up 37 health worth of healing for whatever... from whatever source, rather than you have to specifically get healed by 37. I don't like that. We're melting this guy's health, though. Damn. Big base blaster. That's a lot of AoEs over here. I don't like it. Okay. Give me that treasure box. Let's get out of here. Place is a mess. 18 unit range. From the treasure box, like, you don't pick, you get all of them, it's just showing you what you got. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh yeah, that's right, I did have the decoy. You know what, this is nothing, because I don't actually have any weapon skills right now, so that's literally just free XP. No downside whatsoever. Alright, we should probably deliver the bombs. I've been neglecting them a little bit. Is that the boss? Are you stuck? Oh right, this guy actually does... I would like you not to be in the corner though, it's a really awkward spot to fight you. Pulse gear charges, I don't think I want that. The jump strength and max health is really good, but I do not think we want that. Alright, let's see if we can burn this guy down. What do we got? Ooh, even more fire rate? We mag dump even faster now? Weapon skill fill, again, that's literally nothing. Mag size, max health down, no, that's too much. I think there's like too many events happening at the same time and the music gets confused. And so it doesn't have anything to play for it when all these things are happening. Okay, we got a little bit of time. We can do one more round on the map. Oh, I need healing really bad actually. Good thing I picked up that cursed curio that reduced my weapon skill charge. Oh no, not my weapon skills. What am I gonna do without my weapon skills? Are there any more? Yeah, I was gonna say, I think there's... Oh, there's a treasure chest over there too. Or that might be the loot goblin, I'm not sure. The nomenclature is just universally guy that runs around away from you and drops a lot of loot, that's a loot goblin. There's the music. Came back. I hate when you clip the side of an area and it doesn't let you climb it. Actually, can I go from here? Oh, I can just go from here. Please give me something that isn't healing. Please. Okay, defeat 25 enemies. That is a lot nicer. It is take a risk in a much more interesting way instead of just take damage and then get healed. I don't know. I gotta send some feedback and be like, please remove that. I think I'm gonna take device cooldown reduction for more fire bombs. Because we're kind of at the point where, like, bullets themselves are not necessarily the main focus anymore. It's getting a little spicy, though. Weapon skill charge, that's useless. Take some pebbles. I don't think we're going to get to show off the bow on this stream, but it's very funny because it has a mechanic where you charge it up, and if you get, like, the perfect timing on the charge, it gets a bigger AoE explosion, because it's, like, exploding shots, right? Actually, I don't remember the exploding shots. That might be a weapon mod. But you set it up with, you know, the biggest AoE stuff you got, and then you nuke, like, half the level in a single shot. And, like, you don't have to aim for anything anymore, you just shoot at the ground and everything dies. I'm actually going to take the healing pebbles. Oh, that was very little healing, though. That's kind of disappointing. Oh, we're still not done here. Come back! There we go. 4 pebbles, please. Also, when you see stuff like that, where it's just the number damage, that is a separate stat from the percentage. That can potentially be very strong if you have weapons that fire quickly but are otherwise weak. So like the assault rifle, for example. Not so good for stuff like the grenade launcher, though. Oh, I gotta go. Jeez. 10 seconds. I pushed the boundary a little bit there. I wasn't even looking at the time. Octavio. Oh, we're doing numbers, though. For Octavio, you have to take down little tentacles first, like you can't just shoot directly at him. Oh yeah, we're not even hitting that one. Kind of wild. I was watching, like, because they have a video on, like, the channel for the recording for the official, like, the theme song, which, it's not this one, it's a different song. But it's got, like, Godspeed Aoki on it. Like, they got an orchestra and everything, which is pretty wild. I always appreciate when they get, like, proper orchestras to do music in games. Oh, the numbers, children. You like the number 200? That's the one you're gonna get. Problem is, I need to get that proc on the fast recharge. Otherwise, I only do like 80 shots, 80 damage per shot, which is still pretty good. 80 damage on a weapon that fires, like, I don't know what the bullet count is. It's pretty good. But hitting 200 times, however many bullets there are, it's quite a lot. Yeah, shotgun, 130,000 damage. The fast reloads actually didn't do as much damage as I was hoping. The problem is it's based on range. And, like, especially the boss there, like, you don't want to be close to him, so The shotgun did the vast majority of the damage there. There we go. JD. Friaka. What if grenade but cold? Leave sands. An impulse gear creates a fire path behind you that creates stacks of burn on enemies. Nice if you dash a lot. Oh, this is the sort of the Goomba. There is no like direct Goomba stomp mechanic, but you can jump from high areas and deal some damage. Pebbles! This is just for like defeating enemies, breaking rocks and stuff. Let's see. I would say unless you're really, really good at the game, the things you probably want to focus on, get like a little bit of defense and health. Like, I'm decent, I know how to play, I've gotten like all the unlocks and stuff, but generally, like, even just a little bit of extra health and defense goes a long, long way. Get some more move speed. A little more damage. You can also respec these. If you right-click, you can take a point back and get your pebbles. A little more defense. Actually, let's double up on defense. And should I skip? Maybe I'll just buy one skip. For the sake of having it. So JD, he has a longer cooldown on his abilities and his magazine size is slightly smaller, but then he has a bigger area and fire rate, whereas Ash is more bigger magazine size and move speed, lower defense and duration. So I think that also doesn't help, like, you're very squishy at the start, and then she also has a defense penalty. Certain attacks can just, you saw earlier, like I took a lot of damage from some big slaps. I think I'm going to keep the assault rifle, though. Still don't have any mods unlocked, though. Mods give you, like, the weapon skills and all that stuff, and sometimes significantly change the way it behaves. Use device 10 times, well, with device... Okay, so this one's just going to use the cold grenade a bunch. This one is a character I don't have yet. Another character I don't have yet. So let's grab this guy. The Friaka. Actually, let's see, can I get any of his skills? Oh, that's right, I need pebbles for these. Like this one, for example, his next skill lets me auto-reload whenever I throw a device, so whenever I throw a grenade, basically. And then his character skill is a drone that follows you around and shoots. I want to test something. Actually, So if I throw a grenade, so if I throw the Friaka... where's the unlock thing? Because I think it was showing me somewhere here. Oh no, this has to be during a picnic. Okay. I like how there's also one for losing 5. Device damage, well, Bonnie, we don't have her yet. Rhythm Heaven, coming soon. That's true. Okay, yeah, this one is the one I was looking for, just... I think you have to be in an actual mission. Sorry, in a picnic. It's a picnic. It's a little confusing, because I always thought these were new, like when I first played the new update, I thought they added new levels. These are just the other lobbies. Alright, let's try City of Sands. Oh, actually, no, wait, cancel. No. I wanted to play JT. Or JD. back to camp, please. I wonder if this counts as losing a picnic. Probably not. Just gonna grind out losses by exiting from the menu 5 times. I forgot a character is considered equipment, so you have to go to the character equipment menu. Alright, we got the chili device, that's good. There we go. I don't know if it actually shoots at, like, the targeting dummies. I think there's some around here somewhere. Okay, I don't think it shoots at dummies specifically. Oh, homie on the drone. Alright, let's try that one again. I do think they should probably speed up the rate at which you get, like, new weapons and stuff. So we don't have any evolutions, do we? No, we haven't discovered any. I'll grab the decoy. Okay, so there's treats up there at the top. This is a much more vertical map, so having good jump height or extra charges on impulse gear is really nice. You can find them. Generally going up is a lot harder than going back down, so I try to focus on knocking out the stuff higher up first. Alright, 2 banishes, rerolls, collection distance, cooldown reduction. I'm gonna grab cooldown reduction because JT has, or I keep calling JT, JD has an issue with cooldown. Like by default it's a little lower, so brings it back up to parity, makes his Jade drone a little faster to use. No, I'm not going to save that vacuum for later. Morty, I turned myself into a atomic picnic event, Morty. Gotta remember to just pop this grenade too, because I need to just use it a bunch. Quantity, currency gain, Right here. Or defense, I'll take some bullet damage. So yeah, it's not like the drone does a ton of damage, but it is just good as a passive. I want to deal more damage to whatever is close to me. Type deal. Want to get, like, more damage stuff, because, like, defense is all well and good, but generally I find killing stuff faster is the most effective strategy. Definitely don't remember these, like, radio explosion guys, like the antenna guys. I think those are newer. Actually, there's some passive stats. Pick up. Damage, banish, collection distance, quantity. I'll grab quantity. I'm actually not sure if quantity... Does that affect, like, the grenade too? No, it's just... I think it's just for things that say does something X amount of times. Mag size, fire rate, duration, damage... Duration could be nice. I'll take fire rate. I'm not sure if that affects my drone too, it might. Suspicious Mirror is probably the safest pick now that we grabbed... Oh, here we have the vacuum dudes. They just recently gave them a sound cue for when they're sucking, because they used to be silent before. And so a lot of times you would just start getting zooped around from somewhere. It can be very off-putting. Oh, there's a lot of dudes now. The only problem is the ice grenade does not do nearly as much damage because it's more of an area control thing. Which kind of stinks, because this would be a great time for the fire grenade. Or even the bouncing grenade would be good, too. There's a lot of offerings in this map, jeez. I do kind of wish by default the dash cooldown was a little bit shorter, because it feels fun to dash around. We'll just take a damage up. Where are the other ones? Okay, there's one on top of the gas station there. There's a lot of, like, bonus missions, which is kind of nice. Are they both down there? Oh, there's one back here, too. On the ground? Yeah. I don't believe there's any fall damage. Yeah, no, just jump from wherever you want, you're fine. Saw CDR. I'm probably going to get CDR. More grenades. So I think there was another one for throwing 80 grenades as well, not just 10. So I haven't actually finished the core objective. That's kind of wild. Skip mag size, jump strength, probability. Jump strength is actually kind of nice on this map. I'll take probability. Alright, there should be a massive train of dudes coming up on me now, so I'm just going to start blasting. Oh yeah, there they are. Oh, the explosion would be so nice right now. The explosion passive. Thankfully, they can only come from that specific zone, like this spot right here, so they can't actually, like, sneak up on my side here. Ooh, portable boom, yes, 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 yes. Because that works really nicely with the probability buff I just picked up as well. What if the chance to explode was bigger? They also have a repel attack, like they can shove you away, the vacuum dudes. Look, I need to make a jump through there just so I can get a treat. Character skill cooldown reduction, fire rate, or device duration. I'm gonna take cooldown reduction because that means more drones. Ow. Definitely gotta level up that, portable boom, though. The chance to explode when you shoot something. That would help a lot right now. Cruckles. So I think Cruckles also applies to the explosions as well afterwards. I'm pretty sure. This guy's still not dead, jeez. I want to take him out. I don't want to have to deal with him while I'm trying to escort Rover up the top there. That's a little painful. Loot Goblin. Get him, drone. No. Yeah, I'm not sure if the drone damage is modified by your bullet damage as well. I think it might just be regular damage. Almost got it. Oh god, I'm getting sucked and blown everywhere. Doom accumulated oh, this is like it just does damage after a specific time, after you pop a device. I feel like ground spikes are a little tricky to use. I might just go for more crit. Because it's another thing that scales off probability, which we got a bonus for. The ground area on this map is pretty flat, it's just once you get higher up, that's when it gets a little tougher to navigate. Alright, I'm gonna grab this vacuum because I probably have a lot of stuff on the floor that I couldn't pick up. I don't really like any. I guess I'll grab Gambler's Charm. Maybe Back Off Belt. The Bob. Start bringing Rover though, because we are using a lot of our time. We've spent a lot of it already. Oh, I gotta be higher up, man. Let's go from this part. I'm not... Should I pop this? Actually, I'm gonna pop it. Of course, it's the heal one. I'm gonna say, if it's the one that is just kill enemies, I can kind of just do that passively anyways while I'm here. Oh, treasure, right. I need that. I need that real bad. Probability gang stays winning. Device area size, fire rate, cooldown reduction. The problem is that cooldown reduction only helps so much with the drone because while it's active, it doesn't count the timer. Like, the timer doesn't actually start counting until it's fully, like, consumed. I might get more fire rate. More procs on things. Really don't like where I am right now. Oh, the fire grenade would be so nice. So I gotta stay close to Rover, but I also need to, oh god, not fall off the map. Actually, let's focus on getting back as fast as possible, because I need to finish that. When the timer runs out, then that's just, you do not win. Nope, don't get distracted. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. Not worth it. Drop drone. Piercing would also be kind of nice here, with the way the dudes all kind of like form up into a big clump of turtles. The famous move of Turtle Clump. I think if they have the shield around them, I don't think I can actually freeze them too, which, again, makes the fire grenade very nice. Yeah, I think we get Echo Shot. It's more damage and also works with probability. Duration would also be nice on this character because then you get the longer drone, like it lasts for longer. Oh, area size is very silly for some characters, but I don't think it'd be that bonkers on this guy. Level up Toy Decoy. Oh, I think the little radio... I thought those were enemies. I think that is the decoy. I'd forgotten what the model looked like. Oh man, 35% probability. 50% CDR, which does stink a little bit. Oh, I gotta go for it. I gotta do it. The only downside is I don't think it's additive probability, I think it's multiplicative, so it's not going to, like, you know, half of all my shots are shooting homing blast now. But still, I think we're around, like, 50% probability bonus, so that is pretty significant. Ow. I think one of the upgrades for JD can turn the drone into, like, effectively a second gun with all the bonuses it gets normally. But I think that's, like, that might be, like, the final upgrade. This would be very fun, but also 40% defense. A little rough. Nice thing is getting these upgrades is also like boosting the probability inherently as well. Oh god, I'm getting sucked. I'm getting big sucked. Jeez, we're still not done with the rover event. God, I really dragged my feet on this map. Big suckums. Thankfully, the gambler's thing is helping me a lot with keeping my health maintained. Alright, there we go. Give me the treasure box. Ice duration, mag size. I think we go for mag size. Character skill damage could also be nice. Nah, mag size, that goes hard in the probability we've been stacking already, so I'm just gonna double up on that. Because then with the bonus we've got, it's like... probably works out to about like 23% crit chance. And then Gambler's Charm works nicely, Portable Boom works nicely. Definitely seeing a lot more homing shots though, goddamn. Oh, that's right, I gotta pick up the bombs too. I thought it was just the boss. Okay, we gotta go fast. Get a vacuum. Rubber bullet, please. Portable boom, please. Echo shot, please. I think we might be able to clutch it out as long as I just focus specifically on getting bombs and, you know, not getting distracted by all the funny little events going on in the map. And the problem is it can spawn to the top, I think. Oh, buddy, I would love to challenge the zone's greed right now. I would absolutely love to go for a greed challenge, but alas. My god, I want to get that. It's right there. It's literally a free pickup. Jade Core Ammo, Jade Fire Rate. Yeah, we'll just pump that up. I'm going for it. I'm risking it for the biscuit. I don't care. Healing, Purify. Yeah, sure, get a Purify, whatever. Get one of the cursed upgrades. Are there no more pickups down here? Oh, there's a bomb. Because I think we can melt down a boss in 2 minutes as long as we just focus on the boss and nothing else. Okay, yeah, we should be fine, I think. Oh no, they do despawn after a bit. They're gonna be relatively quick. You can't just sit down on the map forever. But they do respawn, thank God. That's not the pillar. Alright. Point at the big health bar and just shoot at it. Everything else will die as a result. We don't think very hard, we just point at where the damage numbers are. Take that shield off. Young man, take that shield off right now. Okay, but could you stop being shielded, please? I'm pretty sure it's not a deal where you have to get, like, close to it. I think it's just... Can I get close? Do I have to get inside the shield? I don't remember this. Probability even higher. Oh, we can purify that. Right. I can just get more probability, more probalo. There we go, shield's down. Alright, we take the goodies and then we get the hell out of here. Ooh, evolution. Your bullets have 50% chance to crit. When they do, they spawn 2 bullets that deal 25% or 25 damage. These also have 10% chance to crit and spawn 2 bullets deal 25 damage, which in turn repeat the process. So that's a very good combo with probability is what you're telling me. A little bit of a slow start, but oh man, once we started to pop off. The other nice thing with the back off belt is that it'll just pop any kind of like crystals nearby. I'm not going to bother with that challenge. I'm just going to run up here, see if there's anything I can just pick up. Nope, not doing that one. That's the sit in the field for a minute challenge. We're not touching that. Not doing that. Oh, there's one up there. Oh my god. 945 damage? Per individual bullet? a big one that time? Oh yeah, we got a big one. Yeah, I think the loot goblins always give you a 5-er. Duration, move speed, cooldown, defense. Alright, let's go. I'm playing them really risky right now. Warren. There you are. Snick. When it creates those waves. I think this is the actual theme for the game. What I was talking about earlier. I'm melting this poor dude, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Warren. I keep thinking my decoys are enemies. They look like enemies. Where are you? Can't actually tell if there's... Probably... Oh, you know what? It's probably got to be on the other side. Nuggets. You guys dropping the blue nuggets. Those are, I think, for the final unlocks. The big nugget. The bucket. Yeah, my Curios did most of the damage that time. It's kind of a bummer that we only got cut and paste right at the very end. What was my probability at? 75%. I thought it was 50. That's wild. So I'm pretty sure, like, with Suspicious Mirror, that would have been just non-stop homing shots, so I think it is definitely multiplicative, but still very good. Very nice bonus to get there. It just took a little bit to get there. Early on was kind of slow. Grenade launcher. It shoot grenade. Diamantina. Attacks with chill on enemies whenever you fast reload. Doggy. I think this is the one that lets you increase the base stat. Here's the rerolls. Oh, nice, finally. So, this is the first weapon mod, and they're all themed after, like, video games, basically. So this one's like a Super Nintendo cartridge, the other one I've seen, like, Ronaldinho Soccer, one of them's Diddy Kong Racing. I like the grenade launcher, it's pretty fun. I think the modifier... Oh no, the modifier I got was for the assault rifle, though. So this one kind of turns it into... Well, you can see the stat differences. Like, default is just that. This one reduces most of the numbers, but I think it fires multiple shots. Yeah, it fires triple shots, so you shoot little triangles of bullets instead. But I mean, we gotta try the grenade launcher, right? Don't think we have any reload mods yet, though. Actually, I want to see, do you guys have stats for area? Because grenade launcher with high area is very funny. Yeah, JD has a higher area size, so I'm going to try and use the grenade launcher with him, maybe grab a skill unlock. I was going to say, we have a lot of points that we haven't spent in these, so... Fast reload weapon, you throw a device. And these are just passive, like these unlock permanently. Gain 1% area size increase every time you pick up a Jade Core, however charges are lost over time. Oh no, this one, the max level gives it a second weapon. Is it a second weapon and starts dropping bombs as well? But this one needs like the blue core, which only drops from the higher tier bosses. What did you get again? Extra impulse gear charge. Every enemy hit creates a minor explosion. Bolt burst damage now multiplies based on movement speed. So you want to build her for speed more, I think, once you get her skills unlocked. I want to get the area size increase because that sounds like it'd be very funny with a grenade launcher. I'm not going to go all the way down the tree though, because there are 5 characters currently, and they all have requirements for stuff. I'm going to switch back to the fire grenade though, because I like dealing damage, and having big area with fire grenade is very funny. Grenade launcher. I don't know if it can explode in the air. I think it has to land first. So there might be like a timer on like the bounce, so if it bounces too high up, it just can't explode. Oh, that time it blew up. I don't know. I might try another run at Twilight Dam, because this one, I think, is currently the hardest map in the game. Oh, I want to spend some points on mementos first, actually, because there is a reroll, which I definitely want to grab at least one. Mag size is nice. I think there is an area modifier as well, but I don't think we have it unlocked yet. Some cooldown reduction, too. So I'm going to see if I can focus on mostly going for area size, because getting big area with AoE weapons is very funny. Oh yeah, also now that we have found one of the evolutions, it'll show you like, hey, this has a tag to an evolution if you get their critical knuckles, so... Get those cruckles, it gets bigger. I might pass on Suspicious Mirror, though. I might just go for Gambler's Charm. Or Back Off Belt could be nice, actually, because then somebody gets close to me, I'm not just boned. Oh, that's a vacuum. Yeah, Back Off Belt is still very slow for killing these guys at level 1, though. Air shot. Also, I currently have, in case you're wondering, the sounds of shots are normally not that quiet, but I have the sound effects and general volume set to low because once stuff starts popping off, things get very loud. I'm gonna re-roll these. Buff the Back Off Belt. Let's see what's down here, see if there's any area pickups. Mag size, collection distance, defense, quantity. Get mag size. More bullets. Definitely don't want to build this for fast reload, because being able to just throw a bunch of grenades is really nice, as it turns out. That's a healing shrine, I don't need to worry about that. Honestly, I probably should just be kind of like mag dumping, because chances are I'm going to hit something and reloads are effectively free. Okay, Gambler's Charm. I think later on, like once you've kind of capped all of your upgrades, I don't think Gambler's Charm is quite as important, but early on it's very nice to just have a way to heal a little bit. Oh my god, I'm just melting these guys. Where's that challenge? Oh, down here again, cool. Skill fill, mag size, banish, healing. What if I had more grenades? Oh, here's the Touch the ground and I'll try it out. It's probably very little for a regular jump. Yeah, it's dinky. There we go. Like, I know there's weapon mods as well, like, it just makes it auto-fast reload, so you don't even have to worry about, like, getting the timing down correctly anymore, which sounds like an advantage, except there are some cases where it may be better because you're giving up another weapon mod slot for that. But you might actually want to have the option for multiple reloads or just get, like, extra other stats. Fire rate would be nice. Damage is also good. I'm gonna take fire rate. This guy would get off my butt for 2 seconds. Device area. Actually, this is really good. Probably go for move speed. Oh no. Oh no, I'm falling. Duration, what is that? I think that was bullet damage. Oh my god, these guys are not getting off me. Big grenade. Bullet damage, max health, and move speed, and I think the last one... Duration, okay. I'll take move speed. Go start moving Rover. Right now, I don't think there's any variation for the events. Like, you always do, you know, get some cores, then do Rover, then get the bombs, then fight the boss, or then fight the mini-boss, and then you fight the actual boss. It'd be kind of nice if they added more events as they do more development. A little bit of variation is always nice. Big back-off belt. Oh. One of these is mine, one of these is Rover's orb. How much damage is that for Tech 16? Not too bad. Oh yeah, I haven't even used my drone. I forgot I have my drone. Doom Scroll could also be nice. I end up popping a lot of cooldowns. Yeah, I think we just blast constantly. Ooh, that one relic, actually, the one that gives you bonus damage for how long you shoot. That'd be really nice here. Because we got a mag size of 19 with this thing, so it'll last quite a while. Rover, where are you going? Rover! I'm not sure if the ricochet works for the grenade launcher. I should probably try it and see. I don't think it does, but it'd be very funny if it did, because ricochet grenades would be hilariously strong. But it probably also has... well, no, the grenades do hit. I don't know. Let's see. Problem is, it's based on probability, and we're back down to base prop stats, so I don't know how well that would work. Alright, there we go. Well, let's see what happens when we max it out. Ooh. Creates protected perimeter around you with area size 12. Every 0.4 seconds, perimeter applies 30 knockback and deals 40 damage. Each enemy hit has a 15% chance to heal you by 1. Each enemy this area defeats adds 1 to the damage it causes for 6 seconds. Defeat new enemies, resets this buff's duration. Cool. I just have a bigger and better orb now. Wait, is it not? Oh, it doesn't proc as much, but it is, like, it gives healing and all that stuff. Okay, that confused me. Let's go grab... Yeah, we got time to do this one, too. Burn, fire rate, skill damage... Skill damage could be nice. Fire rate. Chunk, 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 chunk. Can't even hear the... It's supposed to play like the, you know, the soft menu music here, but it's playing the regular theme. Yeah, I'm not sure the ricochets are actually going off, but that's fine. I think we're plenty strong already. There we go. Extra health, extra healing, and extra fire rate. Okay, that time was only a 3, though. Maybe it is just a random chance to get a 5er instead. Dice launches fireworks. Let's cap heavyweight. I feel like it's probably not going to be great for this character. There's another character that's more focused on jumping. Oh, there's a vacuum. I need one of those pretty badly. You know what? Burn. Burn. Maybe Twister Maker? Give that a try. Okay, no other vents currently active. So I haven't gotten any any area bonuses yet. I think generally they only show up from the Cursed Curios and the every like 5 level pickups that show up sometimes. They're not like super common. But it's very funny when you do get to have an area build going off. Like I mentioned earlier, the bow is completely ludicrous once you get area stats. Oh, that's a tornado. Actually, piercing might be nice on the grenade launcher. See a few more bombs. Oh, goodbye music. I really don't know why it does that. Because, like, it's not that a boss spawned. There's a pickup here. Jump strength, fire rate, damage. Let's take damage. I was gonna say, we're only dealing like a straight 100 per shot, which could definitely be nice to do a little bit more damage. Alright. That's the pillar. I love spawning in like weird little corners, little hidey holes. I do kind of wish your fire would have a different color though, because it's going to be very easy to mistake your fire zone for a dangerous zone. Oh, I'm taking a lot of damage. Oh, grenade launcher area size. Yes, absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. Duration. I'm gonna skip. Like, I want to get maybe a more meaningful upgrade for the last choice, but I also don't want to spend it, because once you lock it in, that's kind of it. Take some move speed. Yeah, I got 5 minutes. We got plenty of time. Any more events right now? Oh, there's one over there. Oh, right, the random challenge event, which hopefully is not going to be healing. Actually, healing might not be terrible right now, because I am missing some health, so we could go find, like, there's some pickups nearby if need be. No, deal 3,000 bullet damage, which should be pretty doable, I think. Get out of here. Yep, easy. Doom Scroll level 3. Like, it wouldn't be so bad when it's, you know, the health challenge, except that the other one is literally just pick up the item off the floor and you lose a little bit of movement speed for 10 seconds, and then you get the item guaranteed. You also get the item straight out of the gate, as opposed to the funny guy wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man challenge. Oh, area size down. Absolutely not. No way. We'll bounce past on that would be nice. But again, early access, there's plenty of time. I think the goal is to, like, have the 1.0 release in 2026 at some point, but I could not tell you exactly when. I wish you could... Oh, no, here we go. I was going to say, I know you can look at it some way. We don't really have a lot of chance stuff. Like, I think Rubber Bullet is the only real chance modifier we have. I should take Good Times. Oh, I was hoping for another big explode. Fire rate's good, though. Oh, no, that is a number, too. Why is that backwards? First of all, why do you have a number? Second of all, why is it backwards? I legitimately thought that was just like a weird rune, like the, you know, the Isaac runes. Oh, goodbye music. I think I should just go for the boss. I might just go for the boss, honestly. Because we're definitely strong enough to deal with it. Alright, I can't damage him yet. Gotta shoot the tentacles. Thankfully, I can kind of just arc him back from here. It's not like the shotgun where I gotta be real close. Not nearly as much damage, though. The shotgun was a very special, powerful build. Might as well pop my drone, too, while I'm here. I want more big bullet patterns like the first boss kind of does. When it explodes and does the teleport. Like, the bosses have some of it, but I would like more. I want really, really bombastic stuff for the boss fights, you know? I also don't know if it gets more intense in multiplayer, like if the patterns get more intricate or whatever. Okay, put up your tentacles, please, so I can break your shield. Thank you. I missed. That's right, I keep forgetting. I have the fire trail on my dash. I haven't really been intentionally using it. Not like a ton of damage. I think it's also not particularly like high leveled compared to everything else. I think the burn damage is hitting on, like, it hits high enough to actually tag him though. I have crystal. Nope. Thankfully, falling down is not instant death. There are a couple of maps that have, like, you know, fall planes, but you don't really have to worry too much about it. God, could you imagine the just, you know, high mobility game like this, and then, oh, you fell off a cliff, that's it, that's your run, you're done. Yeah, this one's not nearly as fast as my last run with the shotgun, but still pretty fast. Also, clearing up enemies was basically free. I didn't have to look at them, I just kind of looked at a big crowd and pressed the shoot button, and then everything died. Die. Oh, you can jump in your tornadoes as well, get a big jumper. I don't know, that was a mechanic. Neat. Oh, does it not count evolutions for damage? Because the wedding ring thing was supposed to deal damage too, but I don't think it's tracking it. Unless it counts as like miscellaneous, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Fire rate up to 263. Mag size only went up to 17. It felt like we went higher. I swear we got more mag size upgrades at the start than just from 14 to 17. Bunny. Sorry, Hatsune Miku. Sorry. That feels like a bug. You unlock Bonnie and her sister, Bonnie. On mines around you that apply stacks of doom to enemies. Yeah, it's the prophecy of Brazilian Miku. Oh, here's the area size memento. This is what would have been fantastic. Like, it's still really good. Area size is a nice stat. Ah, weapon skill. There we go, finally. So you kind of get like almost an Unreal Tournament shot combo orb, where you shoot a slow-moving orb and then you can pop it to detonate. Or you can just let it rock and let it do its own thing. Sticky bomb. So this one turns the grenade launcher into like a sticky launcher. I'm still sad I haven't gotten the Ronaldinho. Why is Bonnie unlocked twice? It's when you roll a new banner, but you get like multiple dupes of the same character. Okay, Hani is just you take a bunch of damage and you get him. He's kind of your big tanky boy. Bonnie, surprising nobody, has better jump strength. We also got higher damage and duration, but minus 50 max health, so she's a little scary to use if you don't have any upgrades. I'll play with her though. I don't know if I want to do another grenade launcher run. Maybe I'll do shotgun? Yeah, we don't. We have weapon skill. At least we can start showing that off. Bonnie and the cooler Bonnie. What is this one? I don't think it's deal 5... Like, I know this one's like deal 5,000 damage, but I don't know if it's with a specific other grenade. I'll probably just do... So, Bonnie is also really good at damage over time stuff, because her skills... So, by default, she gets like a big, you know, jump into the sky and crash into the ground thing. But then the upgrades give you poison jump, so it does like a poison area over time. And then there's also modifiers to make the poison area even bigger as long as you're inside of the poison zone. And then there is another one to give even more debuffs when you hit with the Spiteful Drop, which causes more poison when they die, so... Grab a couple of upgrades for her. Bonnie, you just want to get as many debuffs as you can. Actually, could we get... Yeah, let's get the Poison Drop. She's really good for, like, damage over time stuff and big area builds as well. Chamuska. I do kind of wish she got, like, an extra charge on her jump, but unfortunately she does not. But yeah, you can pick an area to jump onto and then smash. Alright, let's try Diamantina. Oh, we've probably spent some points for mementos too. Because we got the healing, we got the area size stat, and I definitely would like some area size. Take a little bit of healing too, not a ton though. Healing... Generally, like, if you need healing that badly, then you probably are already in a bad state. She's a Poison Dragoon. Did I just take damage there at the end? Big trigger tempo. Want to try to... Actually, I don't know if I can jump to the roof. Let's see. Yeah, it's like 186 damage, and then there's also the poison over time afterwards, so... Quite strong. Oh, hey. Yeah, let's use the orb. So you can also just shoot it. And I don't think it, like, fully pops the orb, it just causes a little explosion around it, but... Kind of similar concept to the shock combo, you know? Give me your treats. I think if you don't have any upgrades whatsoever, you just get random stat bonuses, which can also be pretty useful. If you find one of the loot goblins right at the beginning before you level up, it can actually be good to just... like, go straight for that. Yeah, well, sure, we'll take jump strength, bigger jump. Use a balloon. Let's get ground spikes, because that does play into her debuffs. Like, the more debuffs an enemy has, the more damage we deal. Which is pretty nice. Actually, I wonder if the vertical distance curio, I wonder if that relic works with her bunny jump thing. I don't think I've actually tried it. Ballistic Blob or Rubber Bullets. Both these could be good, actually. I'll take Rubber Bullets. Rubber Bullet. We got skill fill, damage percent, duration, or healing. Duration could be nice. I'm gonna go duration. That makes the impact crater last longer. Thankfully, the vacuum guys don't actually deal damage to you. They just push you around a bunch, make things annoying. Oh, Rover's right here. Cool. That's great for Bitcoin. Yeah, trigger tempo, I think caps at 125%. We'll just hold down the trigger, which is pretty easy to do with a shotgun. Protected perimeter. Actually, let's go for chill. Because that's another debuff, I think. I think the enemies are having some issues pathfinding over here, though. It's very narrow. These guys are fine because they just spawn in the area and don't move. They just shoot at you, but you can see they're jumping off. They've chosen death. Let's take device area size, because that's very funny. Let's see how big it gets now. Oh my god. It's funny because it's bigger than a normal device. Duration's also a really nice combo with that, because then it lasts longer too. Oh, there's a treat over here. I'm not gonna miss that. Quantity, probability, mag size. I'll take mags. Actually, I'll take bullet damage. No. Don't laugh at me, that's not nice. Oh god, I just looked at my HP, 81. Ugh, scary. I'm still in the bubble, we're still progressing, it's just a weird spot. That area's locked off now, enjoy. This area is also locked off now, enjoy. Oh, they're not taking a ton of damage though. These guys are more tanky. Alright, let's grab some treasure. Area size of 22, up to 10 targets. Good. I don't think crits count as a status effect, but it's still a pretty significant damage bonus, so I'm going to take crits. Start collecting bombs now. You know what, I'm going to touch the vacuum, actually. Doom is another debuff, I think, so... Jump strength up, currency gain down. Every 20 bullets you shoot. Oh, this would be silly for, like, the assault rifle if you had a high fire rate. I don't think it counts the individual bullets from the shotgun. I think it's per trigger pulls is what it means. Healing, bullet damage, quantity, skill fill, bullet damage. Oh yeah, the little arrows underneath your weapon, that's your weapon skill. I do think weapon skills are a little undertuned right now. Like, you have to really, really focus hard on them to be super powerful. Anyways, tee-hee, time for every damage zone in the book. Shocking, I don't think is a stat. I don't think it's like a debuff. You might hear my sister's dog, he's barking. Do some dog sitting today. I don't know what he's barking at. He gets into weird moods where he just stares at things and barks at them. Not that he wants anything specifically, like he'll just look at his carrier or whatever and start barking at it. Character skill area size, cooldown reduction. What if we made the meteor bigger as well? What if we also had a very big poison crater? That sounds like it'd be fun. I'm looking for new monitors, but the problem is I have no idea, man. Like, I've not really bought a new monitor since, like, 2015, I think, and it was just, like, a little guy to replace the one that had died. And everybody's like, oh no, you gotta buy OLED, but, they're guaranteed gonna start getting burned in within a few years. Like, I just wanna... Like, oh no, OLEDs are so good, they're the best, they are absolutely, like, you will change the way you think about monitors once you get an OLED, but then it's like, also you can't leave it on for too long, you have to run the screen protection utility, and it's like, I just want a monitor. I just want a monitor that has a refresh rate that isn't fucking 59.94, whatever bullshit this one that I bought has. The problem is, like, it's a fine monitor aside from that. It's just the fact that you are never going to run at an even 60 FPS is so annoying when it comes to, like, capturing stuff or, like, just streaming stuff, because you'll see, like, various bits desync, sort of, if that makes sense, like with multiple monitors. Like, it'll look fine on your end, but it might look choppy on the second monitor, or the second monitor looks fine, but then it looks a little choppy on yours, so... Actually, explosions could be nice. The problem is there used to be a really good site for, like, monitor reviews called Rtings, I think, R-T-I-N-G-S. But apparently they paywalled all their monitor reviews, which was what everybody went to the site for. And, like, I really don't want to have to pay for a premium membership for a site to find out what monitors are good, you know? Oh yeah, look at that combo damage, man. Like, I'm not saying they shouldn't be able to earn money, you know, but... I would also like to not have to be beholden to give someone money before they will tell me what they think about something that I may be spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars on, you know? Because, like, apparently their testing methodology is all very good. It's like, it's much better than relying on, you know, random reviews you find, because a lot of that can just be straight up falsified, written by AI, whatever, botted. I don't know. I do not want minus 35% move speed. I also think the mines are dangerous. They're my mines. Music gone. Another healed one. I might just skip it, honestly. I really don't want to take 60 damage. Just for the sake of healing it for the challenge. It's really risky with Bonnie. She doesn't have a lot of health. Mag size, healing, fire rate, skill charge. Take mag size. Do we have enough bombs yet? this could actually be kind of nice, because we did take some jump strength earlier. Oh, area size. I'm so tempted. Just pump this guy full of all the damage over times we can fill. Explosion, please. Where'd he go? Alright, this is the guy that, like, moves across the map as you fight him. Always confuse the hell out of me whenever it happens. But what if bigger explosion? What if grenade got big? Alright, and he shoots mines at you from across the map too. Pretty rude guy. Hey man. Stop. The meteor actually bigger now? I think the meteor might still be bigger than the grenade. Move speed damage. Okay, but what if we took a little bit more damage? That'd be fun. There we go. Cap out critical knuckles. Did it? Can't tell if it actually despawned. I think it despawned the cube, which kind of sucks. It'd be nice if they added like a catch function. I don't know if there is. I don't think there is. Oh, 65% area size and 50% cooldown reduction. Fuck it, we ball. How big? How big? I need to find a big open area so I can see exactly how big this is gonna get. Oh my explosions from my passive are blowing stuff up. Like everything around it. Let's see. What about the meteor? Oh yeah, yeah. That would do it. And the cooldown reduction means... Oh, can I stack them multiple times? Just lock an entire zone down. We didn't even have the skill at the end of our tree that lets us cause enemies to explode too. The ones that cause them to explode into more poison. They're both on the roof. Oh no, you're up here. Hey, defeat enemies. Look at that. Let's grab that. I feel like I'm just gonna kill a bunch of dudes passively, like not even looking at them. Just by throwing grenades around. Yeah, I think... Oh, maybe you can only have one active at a time. I think it might just be a single device at a time. Let's see. Oh no, I think it's just the active time currently roughly coincides with when you pop it. Oh damn, I didn't actually kill 35 dudes. I need more guys. I need to kill more guys, please. Spawn more dudes for me. Character skill area size plus 80%, yeah. Yeah. Tee-hee. Can we cover the entire map? Oh yeah, there's another thing up here too. I don't want to commit to doing the little chest defense thing, but I do want to grab this. Bullet damage, XP gain, banish. Let's take a little bit of bullet damage. Might as well just pop this now and see what happens. Of course, it's the get healed by 60, everyone's favorite. I think there's a lot of these dudes sitting around here. Because I think if you stack multiple at the same time, I think it doesn't show you what the second one is. Probably something that needs to be addressed. Oh, down I go. I thought I was on the platform. I thought that's where I aimed it. Wouldn't mind if there's like a vacuum somewhere. Probability up, damage down. I don't want to tank my damage too much. Because that is the global damage modifier. That's the one that also affects, you know, character skills and grenades. Quantity, XP gain. I can't read the other ones right now. Yeah, I'll take a damage up. Offset the penalty I took before. Alright. Pop one more of these. Bullet damage. Surprisingly difficult. I think explosions do count, though, so... Let me get down on the ground here. I think most of my damage is coming into my skills. Come on, more guys, more guys, more guys. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ah, not quite enough for 5,000. I gotta go. Oswald. Bird. Some poison for you. His whole gimmick is that he puts up little, like, buff totems. You gotta destroy him. Because he's invincible right now, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And each one you destroy takes out, like, a chunk of the middle totem's health. Nice area, mine's bigger. Actually, I have a lot of health, so I can't just pop one, I gotta still shoot at it. This theme sounds like... It feels like the instrumental version of, like, an anime theme song that plays, like, right when the big fight is happening. That moment when they play the title theme and you know shit's about to go down. Shotgun's not the best choice for this dude, though. So for the second phase, it took me a while to understand this. You need to jump. Like, I thought it was a gimmick where, like, the big thing in the center was a safe zone. No, this is, you gotta jump up here and dodge the waves, otherwise it is very bad for you. These mines are not helping my vision, though. Also kind of pulls you forward off at the end, I think. Oh, I like being up here. I like being up here. I might actually be able to deal more damage if I just jump down on him. Or I could just, you know, take him out before he starts the phase of buffing himself again. Probably unlock that guy there, Hani, as well. Yeah, fire grenade, surprising nobody did the most damage. I think miscellaneous damage is probably where, like, your character skill comes in, but yeah, the fire grenade was just doing work. It was doing overtime. What was the area stat, finally? 205%. I'm not sure also if that counts, like, specifically, like, the character area upgrade skill, because I think those are considered separate. There we go. Cool, we got him again. I love that they keep double unlocking characters. There's the sniper rifle. There's the weird puzzle. Oh, that's collection pickup. That's a distance. That's nice. Trash can. This is where you get your banishes, so if you don't like seeing an upgrade, you can just delete it forever for the rest of that run. Then quantity stats. Okay, this is just by curios. I wasn't sure if it was for like your own bullets as well, but that would probably be very overpowered on weapons like the sniper or the assault rifle. And currency gain is going to be nice because then you can start getting more and more pebbles. Ah, there we go. Metal Slug. So this one just makes it so every time you run out your magazine, you just get the auto-reload automatically. Like, you don't have to do the minigame anymore. Defeat one Jonathan. Did we defeat it, Jonathan? Was that one of the regular guys? Probably like one of the mini-bosses. We unlocked Honey, and we unlocked Honey. It's 2 Honeys for the price of 1. So I believe his whole gimmick is that, like, he's really good at taking hits. He can also heal. Claps his hammer on the ground. Yeah, so you recover health with his ultimate, or with his character skill, I should say. Ignites all damage received with stacks. Whenever these stacks reach a certain threshold, increases max health with the rest of the picnic, and then reset all stacks. Does not heal him, but it increases his max health, which indirectly buffs Handyman. Then this one gives him more damage the closer that, you know, more enemies are closer to him. This one causes Taunt, which makes enemies attack him. Causes Inspiration, which is reducing damage. You know, he takes hits. His job is he take hit. I imagine his stats are also probably get some extra health. Yeah, 50 plus max health, extra healing, slightly less damage and move speed, but then also, you know, he starts with plus 50, whereas Bonnie starts with minus 50, so she does not want to be taking hits. Most characters don't. And then this is Rose, but you gotta use the sniper. It's literally just, I think, snipe a single time, which is pretty funny. But, she gets a gimmick where she gets a jetpack, but it costs her health to use it, but then she can heal. So, like, you're constantly, like, bumping up and down your health totals. Bonk. Probably also really nice with area stats for him, too. But yeah, that's Atomic Picnic. I just wanted to finally check it out now that it is not going to make it super unpleasant to look at and listen to, because last time I had an audio bug that was just causing it to hitch and constantly make really unpleasant noises that wouldn't have been very nice for a stream. But now I think it's in a good enough state that I can stream it. Just wanted to get people's eyes on it, because I think it's cool, and I'm keeping an eye on it. Hopefully we'll continue active development. Hopefully we get a lot of cool new maps and enemies and weapons and stuff. I'd like to see this game do well. But that'll do it for me. Thank you for stopping by on this very hot day. I will hopefully be back on Thursday. My only real complaint with the game is that, like, once you get all the unlocks, it almost kind of gets a little on the easier side, like it's almost a little too easy. Hopefully they add a mode that's maybe, like, you know, you can't use your unlocks, like it's just, like, pure character skill. I think that'd be pretty fun to do. Or, like, you unlock passive bonuses as you play in that one map or something. I think that'd be neat. But I'm going to raid you all over to Jordan, who's playing some Sonic Kart Racing. Apparently, Sonic Racing Crossworlds apparently now has Evangelion. Yeah, sure, why not, man? We got an Evangelion raid in PSO2, I guess. Yeah, they I don't know if it's happened yet, but they're apparently an Evangelion collab has been announced, so I'm not sure if that is happening right this second, but anyways, have a good one, folks. Enjoy the rest of your day. Drink lots of water if you're in a hot zone like me, because, oh boy, dehydration is really dangerous. Do not mess with dehydration. Alright, gang, take it easy.